What's up YouTube, Strato here bringing you my in real life Battlin Boxer deck profile. So recently I just played this at locals and I went 2 free with it, got top 8, don't know how but it happened. So I just wanted to show you guys the build I'm using right now. This isn't the final thing because obviously I want to make a couple switches around, so let's just get on into the main deck. 41 cards. I play triple headgeared. This is basically like a foolish burial. I can ditch a Battlin Boxer from my deck to my grave, so I can just go switch hitter, or another one I like to ditch is counterpunch, which I'll get into in a bit. I run triple switch hitter. This is basically like if you know what Blackweeds do, this is basically the blizzard of your deck. Switch hitter, basically, when you normal summon it, you can special summon another Battlin Boxer from your grave, and then you can only special summon Battlin Boxers for the rest of the turn. So next we're playing triple glass draw. This is a really good card. Basically, it's 2000 beater, and when it's targeted for an attack, it destroys itself. But on a plus note, when it's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, including its own effect, you can add a Battlin Boxer from the grave to hand other than Glassjaw. So I could grab switch hitter and then I could just set up a next turn lead yoke or something like that. I play triple Sparrer. Most people like to run 0 to 2. I like it at 3. I don't know. Basically what I could do is, if I have another Battlin Boxer on the field, I can special summon this card from my hand, and if I do, I cannot conduct my battle phase for the rest of the turn. However, because of that, I could still go into battle phase and then special summon Sparrer during main phase 2. So next we play 2 counter punches. I really don't like this card that much, to be honest. I know it gives you the extra 1000 attack, but whenever I draw into it, I either A, don't need it, or B, it's just a dead draw. So I'm considering probably just taking this out altogether. So that's all the Battlin Boxer monsters onto the text. I run 2 Gothenburg. This pretty much just speeds up my XC's plays. I could just go Gothenburg, go into Headgeared, go into Love of All Chain or something like that. I'm probably going to end up switching these out for Photon Thrashers. Next I run 2 Maxis. I'm probably going to add a third Maxi because Maxi is really good this format with all the Dragon and the Prophecy spam. And plus, Battlin Boxers really need a lot of draw power, and this is where Maxi comes into play. Then we play my personal favorite, 2 Blasters. This card is so good in this deck. I could ditch Blaster and another Battlin Fire Monster. I can pop 1 card on the field. That's really good. Or if I wanted to get in an extra 2800, I could just banish out 2 random Fire Monsters from my grave that I don't need. So I could, if Love of All Chain is in the grave and maybe a Headgeared or Sparrow, I could just ban those 2 out, get out Blaster, swing for 28. It's good. And then, last but not least, 1 Shrag, because I really don't like OTKs. And plus, it also gives you your option to XC's plays, like I can use as effect, target Headgeared or another Battlin Boxer that's a rank 4, go into a rank 4 monster, just go from there. So I believe that is a monster count of 21, I believe. If I'm off, oh well, I guess. Yeah, so on to the spells now. I run Trinity because Trinity. I run 2 MSTs. Probably just going to end up throwing these in the side deck at some point in time, I don't know. 2 Dualities just to add consistency to the deck because this deck really needs consistency. And I play 1 Rhoda because Rhoda, Warrior returning live, I play 1 just so I can grab a Battlin Boxer that I need in my grave. Start another loop or something. 1 Mind Control. I may or may not side this, but I really like this card because of the fact that I could just steal an opponent's monster for free, no cost. And I can't tribute it or attack with it, but say it's a level 4 monster, I could steal it, go into another Battlin Boxer, then just go into a rank 4. It's a really good card. And I can also steal Big Eye. That is a giant plus. And then I play Foolish Burial. This helps set up my Glassjaw or my Counterpunch plays. I love this card too, right here. Magnum Shield. Holy shit. This pretty much makes Battlin Boxers like powerhouses. What it does is while a Battlin Boxer is in attack mode, it gains attack equal to its original defense, or while it's in defense position, I gain attack defense equal to my original attack. So, say I had a headgeared on the field, normally it would be at 1000 attack, but since it has 1800 defense, that would go to my attack, so I'd be having like a 2800 beat stick on the field that I just normal summoned. I like this card, I really do. Then we play one lance. I want more lances, but I don't have more right now. I'm probably just going to run 3 of them. So those are the spells, and that was probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 spells. Onto the traps, there's really not a whole lot of traps. I just play Starlight because I really don't like Dark Hole and Heavy Storm. Torrential, play 2 of them. Pretty decent card. And Judgment and Warning. Probably take a Judgment out because whenever I draw in a Judgment, it's just a piece of shit. I really don't need it. So, yeah. Those are all the traps, and that completes the main deck. Onto the extra deck, I run 1 Stardust because I run Starlight Road. Triple Lead Yoke because Triple Lead Yoke. This card is so broken. Basically, when this card would be destroyed by battle or by a card effect, I could attach an XC material, and then, yeah, I end up gaining 800 attack, and I don't get destroyed. So basically, Ledio can negate his destruction like twice, putting him in at 3800. It's just amazing. Then we play 1 Battlin Boxer Star Cestus. May or may not run this anymore. I kind of like it just because of the artwork, really, to be honest. Beyond that, though, I'm really not too sure. It would also be a decent counter to U-Bell decks, but how often do you see U-Bell, to be honest? Next we play Blade Armor, because Blade Armor. Excalibur, because of Excalibur, really good card. Photon Pap, I like this card because if my opponent's running a defense position monster on the field, I could just go, okay, Photon Pap, switch it to attack, slam. So yeah. Also run Utopia because Utopia. Dweller, I don't really make this a lot, but it's still really good for shutting down graveyards, especially with the dragon plays that they can do. Mermails, it's a really good card against Mermails. Maestroke because Maestroke. Gemnite Pearl because fuck Ophion. Heraldry Crest, obviously I'm taking that out. It's just a placeholder, to be honest. Probably just going to throw in a black ship or something. Shockmaster, don't really go into it, but obviously it's still a good card. And then my personal favorite, Love of Chain. This card is so good. It sets up all of the plays that you really need for the deck. I can either send 1 card from my deck to the grave, or I can place 1 card from my deck on top of my deck. So I could either put Blaster on top of my deck, I could put Switch Hitter on top of my deck, I could send Glass Shot to grave, return Switch Hitter to hand. There's just so many plays you could really do with Love of All Chain. So that's it for the extra deck. Now onto my side deck. This side deck is obviously unfinished. 1 Snowman Eater because Snowman Eater. 1 DD Assailant. I didn't really use this often, but it's still a really funny ass card because I could just destroy it myself in battle, then I can just banish out that monster. So say I don't fucking know, go against Dragossack. Ban out Dragossack. Not bad at all, right? Then we play 2 Mind Drains because I really don't like E-Dragons and Funny Fiend at locals today. Both times I played Dragons, Game 2, opened up Mind Drain both times. It was just beautiful. I shut down the majority of his plays and everything. So I really do like this card. I'm probably going to keep it. 2 Mirror Forces because Mirror Force, not bad. Call to Haunted, Stir, placeholders. I'm definitely not using them whatsoever. Fiendish Chain, triple of them. It's okay. I don't know. I'd probably replace it with Valor, but I'm really not too sure right now. But I still like Fiendish Chain. And then, last but not least, Spiritual Fire Art Kurenai. Obviously, this is a placeholder as well. But currently, what I can do with it is I contribute a fire monster and then just deal damage equal to the original attack. So, say I had Lead Yoke out. I won for 22. My opponent has 2200. Luckily for me, I have Kurenai face down. Flip it, game. So that's kind of what it does. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys did enjoy this random deck profile, and if you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, sub, all that good shit. And yeah, any feedback for this deck would be greatly appreciated, because I do want feedback on what I should do to improve this deck, and I would greatly accept it. So that's all I got for you today, guys. This is Strato signing out, and ciao.